Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5,
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Lenny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws. Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
I've been told that the We often see Miss Sijwin. The research notes said that... According to Collins, the Fonta promoter has... Fonta's internal report... We often see I've been told that the
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. At first, she often visits them out of her sense of Sijwin has unfortunately milked the recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. All right, now there are also some...
I've been told that the infirmary... Fonta's internal report... We often see According to Collins, the Fonta promoter Fonta's internal report. The Fonta promoter has the research notes. According to Collins, I've been told that the We often see The Fonta promoter has...
Paimon gets this rule too now! That hidden rule of the pancreation, people can skip, but really, a blood... The company, they came to the Duke, no, and so... Oh,
I acknowledge, although based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and You'll pay for this! Ah!
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one.
There was nothing, Your Grace. Siegween, though this gun may look like a
Siegween... You...
Not at all. Edwin must sure... But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be I really am just doing... His Grace knows it. Well, it's near... What are you talking...
How touching.
Don't be like that.
All right, everyone. I'll go get a cup of tea.
You...
I believe I hear footsteps.
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Clark.
Renee...
What's going on? What is Cloran doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linny.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
A flushed face, an accelerated... please, make some space.
I'll talk to Cloran.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably of course. Sorry.
Why would he inject...
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator.
Where is she?
Oh, she just took an...
What's that look on your face?
Oh, how's the situation?
The water has changed. I was only out there
Where was he when you found...
The abandoned zone.
Closer than I thought.
Locking the door was...
Well, I did try to convince...
It would probably work.
Let's want some tea?
Not...
Fine.
Might as well.
Linny, are you okay? Are you sure?
My hands and...
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Fremine?
He'll be fine. But
His breathing's begin...
give me a hand and help.
Yeah, I'll take him.
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. The Duke and Cloran are gone. They probably went...
sake. Lenny. Lynette.
We're all here. The infirmary. How do you feel?
Traveler. The sea. There's something wrong with... Shit. No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now. I'm in. Where could Master Child be? This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it? It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it. This is where the water's... Master... The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should... there are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where I could have gone from here. Wait. What the... My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it. I can't die here. This is bad. I have to push on. That's
Miss Clarande!
Miss Cloran.
You're still too weak for Monet.
Miss Lynette is right.
A guest? Then
You should ask His Grace about that. Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna...
no, please go on without
Lenny.
the logical part of
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
I take it, Mr. Fremen.
Of course.
I've been expecting those.
I wanted to check...
Mostly fine.
If you don't mind.
All right. Thank you for looking up.
Well, want to
Of course. But I'm not partial. Where should I begin? No.
You managed...
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept. Initially, I thought that Linny suggested that Of course, it's in... I'm also quite curious about...
So you were hoping...
You make it sound... The Forbidden Zone is...
Are the rumors true?
Why would you put it like...
Oh, right.
Me, of course, as a champion, do...
And saving
You can think of it like that, yes. That's not all I need to prove to
But what?
you. Make a compelling case,
Yeah, Paimon.
even if the truth may not be pleasant. Follow me.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you forgot. Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa! So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure does... What a huge door!
There are 3. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little fatu...
Well,
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've...
Huh. So there's a switch on...
Stand back.
Whoa! They all just went up one by one!
Go on, have a look. I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on it. Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it. It's very reasonable. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me over the past few...
The concentrate...
And that is precisely the problem. Yes.
But forget about the two of us. Not... Oh.
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the indicators, if this continues... Yeah, you know...
But that's just too weird.
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a... It's just that the secret of the... There's no single... When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate sea. Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro... And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. As the number of exiles increased, the Hydro Archon continued to lend her support. And with that, but as time went on, once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the... After many, many centuries. Few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now and again, researchers manage to...
But now you know every part of that...
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone... To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just let's go somewhere else. I will... This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh?
No need to panic, you two.
What? After you warned us not to tell.
I'm skeptical as well.
The results speak...
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for.
How about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest ranked researchers from the... Good. So Edwin's main air...
You...
Gotta admit.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my...
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question.
If I
dated her, I'd have fit.
Jeez. Follow me.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do it.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
What a huge... This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before.
How much do you know about Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick, according to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling
There's a ship in this...
where there's water, there'll be ship.
Do you believe that?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor material, so the moment
Were you inspired by the...
maybe. Fontaine were the workers to find as the fortress's administrator. Alright, that's enough talking. Seems like you're good. I'll leave you here.
Oh,
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to ship.
yeah. We'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Great.
We're back!
Welcome back.
How can you be so much like...
Actually, while I was sedated,
Must have been Risley.
Yeah,
I really can't make sense.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your... Yeah, I took the time.
Nobody else is around.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was...
Whoa.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed. I spent quite a long time thinking about this. What's more, the fortress of... As long as the fortress... If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on him.
You're super...
If Risley... that I don't have enough...
Let's see.
Could Risley have wanted to meet... If you remember...
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just...
Yeah, the 2 of you have already... If you ever need anything else, though you may not...
You have my...
Thank you for protecting...
why are you being so formal all of a sudden? Paimon's hungry.
Oh,
Alright, then we'll... would you like to eat? Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like. Me too! No problem. So delicious. I'm feeling full yet? How's the food? Delicious! I'm Seedween? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking. You're really? That, thankfully. Although the path, you were all so... Oh. Get a good night's rest.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Would you care to... If you ever have any... let's have. It doesn't need to. Restaurants are. But you only get that special cook. Great! That right. You know what? Ooh, but what if this. Get ready for them. I can't wait.
Well, hello. I didn't expect... You're already here, but... Though, I would like to know one thing. How flattering. As always, nothing would make me... That would imply that you... In fact, it would contain all kinds of practical knowledge for at home and on the... My pleasure. I'd better get to...
Hi there. Oh, seeing you so full of. Oh, but I'm still. When I repeat the code, if it's no trouble, I'd really thank you. Well, I've thought about that. Oh, if you laughed at me, there'd be nowhere I could run from my. Then let the show.
No escape! Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Windblade!
Shine down!
Disappear!
Try not to enjoy this too much. Illusion shattered! The water plane of fleeting dream. Shine down! There is no escape!
With the wind!
Blitz! Shine down!
Dodge this!
Torn to oblivion!
This moment will be frozen in time.
There is no escape! Motion to compel!
Freeze!
Visible evidence! Shine down!
Frostbite!
Motion to compel! There is no escape! Hey, leave it to me! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Freeze!
Illusion shattered!
Oh, so sorry.
Freeze! Dodge this!
There is no escape.
Will be frozen!
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Cool it! Dodge this!
There is no escape. Motion to compel.
Freeze! Frostbite!
Incinerate. Shine down. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape. Shine down. Illusion shattered. Asuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Shine down!
This vault will be frozen.
There is no escape! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Inadmissible evidence!
There is no escape! Shine down! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Shine down! State your prayer.
Windblade, disappear!
Shine down. There is no escape. Absurd. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. Insolent. There is no escape. Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait, you understand? So, demonstration is not required. Good. Shine down! Torn to oblivion! Time for your arraignment!
With the wind!
I'll catch you.
Windblade!
Leave it all to me. Time to clean.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
What you got?
Illusion shattered!
Wind blade! Disappear!
Torn to oblivion!
The wind!
Good night, Shun.
Shine down! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
What you got?
Steadiest.
Torn to oblivion!
Invisible evidence.
With the wind! Wind blade!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Disappear!
There is no Now you shall perish!
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Shine down! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
With the wind!
escape.
Windblade! Disappear!
Shine down. Now you shall perish. The world remains constant over the centuries. Illusion shattered! Ha! Absurd! Shine down! There is no escape!
With the wind! Windblade!
I object.
Shine down!
Windblade!
Illusion shattered!
Windblade! Disappear!
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! Illusion shattered!
Windblade!
Illusion shattered! There is no escape.
Look out! Disappear!
Now you shall perish.
Let's dance.
With the wind! Wind blade!
Let it rain. Incinerate. No escape! La 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 la. Let the show begin.